find out. But options are there. Now, what does Team Spirit need? Because they've got a decent amount of team fight right now, but you don't want to be exclusively locked to these big cooldowns. You also want someone who can bully the lanes, because Disruptor's not going to bully the lane per se.
10 seconds remaining.
I think it's more importantly just think about like the Disruptor game. Like he basically has to be thinking about his vision hero, who's his pairing, and is it going to be the Night Stalker again? I assume that's what they're questioning, is if they're just going to pick this Night Stalker once more.
That's the thing. They could go for that, and then like the thing we're waiting for reveal is if this is going to be Brew 3 or Brew 4. I assume 4. It feels like most teams have moved towards the 4 position with the Brew now. Some
seems
still
to have a lot of benefits, yeah.
It's definitely, like, it's decent. Like, right now, strength heroes, they've started to find this relevance in the support position, because it's just, the current meta, like, last patch, still this patch, in fairness, is just effective trading. Like, in lane, your job is just pummel into someone as hard as possible. And make sure you have more regen than they do.
Man, they're really taking their time here.
They are. They are almost out of reserve time right here.
Okay, see...
Wow, all that for a Phoenix. That's...
They don't have any egg hitters. That's kind of nice. Like, none of these heroes really are able to do that well. You go instantly
okay,
for the
this one's not bad. Yeah, this one isn't too bad at hitting eggs. Although, in fairness, you have picked the Morphling into a Disruptor. That can backfire on you pretty quickly.
Yeah, but they saw that last Disruptor game.
Is that what they're doing here? They're like,
I mean,
he won't get a single good static storm off.
Would you be concerned after that last performance? Like, seriously.
Maybe
FNG was having a hard time.
He didn't make it easier on himself, that's for sure. He kind of went from too aggressive to too defensive on positioning.
I think he's got something to focus on too this time. Like, if they actually get the egg off, he can just throw the static storm on top and maybe stop the Morphling from being able to do much in the fights, but... VP, I'm sure, yeah, they just want to like quickly decide here because there's no reserve time left for Team Spirits. They just instantly pick their doom. They have 2 minutes of reserve time left on Virtus Pro.
Smart move.
And now you only have 30 seconds for Team Spirit.
Think faster. The Doom, of course, is pretty good in this game. We saw it. These two match up for Master and Doom last game.
That's a no one Skywrath Mage or a no one Dazzle. One or the other, I'm pretty sure. Ramsey's Morphling.
Well, I think no one's done Morphling as well. We've seen him do Morphling before. I think.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be Ramsey's on the Morphling, though. It's going to be no one Skywrath Mage or Dazzle.
Like, in fairness, there's nothing else Ramses could have. Unless this is a carry Dazzle. True carry. The Kunkka farm pick.
No one Dazzle. Let's go.
Alright, there we go. And oh no. We were both wrong. It's solo Doom.
Yeah, but it's no one Dazzle.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Solo Doom's the last thing about, because it's going to be Roger and Pasha. Like, this is the way to play. Like, let's go.
Oh, this should be interesting, though. And it's not a bad matchup against the Kunkka as well, because you're melee on melee and you have Infernal Blade, so you get good value out of that. This is actually pretty smart from VP. I imagine, like, Team Spirit had to be looking at, they wouldn't have assumed it was going to be a Doom mid. Like, that's probably your last thought.
It's not Doom mid, it's Dazzle mid.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? My brain is not functioning. Why is my brain on switch off mode? Why am I getting no one on solo mixed?
5 seconds remaining.
Long day, folks. It's not a long day, but I don't know why. I don't know why I done that.
It's cool. It's cool. We're good. Yeah.
So actually, like, reassessing that matchup, no one versus 9, Kunkka versus Dazzle, it's a very hard one call, because, like, Dazzle can keep the poison touch on you pretty easily, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be the really frustrating part for 9, because it's like, yes, you can deny stuff, but like, how long can you actually withstand it as the Kunkka? That'll be the big question.
And you're not going to put out the pressure as the Kunkka in the early level. It's not until you get like 3 points in Tidebringer and the 4th that you can actually force a squishy hero like Dazzle off. There may be possible early rotations coming out, but who does that? Like, there isn't a good hero to gank your mid.
I want to say that I actually don't like the Virtus Pro lineup that much. I actually prefer the Team Spirit draft. I think my problem with the Virtus Pro lineup would be that, like, let's say that no one gets off to a really good start and he gets these Necros. I don't really see the pairing. Is the Crimson that... Maybe if Pasha just goes straight Crimson, this is actually still really broken. Because if he just gets Vanguard into Crimson and then the Necros come and they just, like, 4-man group up and Solo just plays in the front line. Okay, I can kind of see how this works. I guess it's just easier to imagine how Team Spirit can blow in a fight, because, like, they just need a good egg or a good boat or a good split kind of deal.
Yeah, I think the fair point to say about team spirit is like when we see Phoenix picked, we usually look for these layers. Your team fight, right? Something to protect that egg, something to combo over. You've got boat, you've got split, you've got the static storm and kinetic field. There's a lot. I think it's like the simplest way to put it is team spirit can make a lot more mistakes in the fight and get away with it. Well, we will in fact see that dazzle mid, not the Doom.
Oh man,
I still like the idea of a Doom versus a Kunkka though. Like actually, it's pretty scary.
Look how frustrating this is as the Kunkka for what your initial investment has to be though for your items. He used to buy a stout and a quelling blade. Like that eats up so much of your gold, and he gets a branch. It's like so frustrating. Whereas this dazzle is just coming packing the stats and all the slots.
I mean, the interesting thing is that he chose not to start with a salve, but in fairness, poison touch, right? Like, it's just going to last so long, you're going to miss out on more creeps. I can kind of see it. He just wants to try and rush a bracer as quickly as possible. I'm kind of concerned for how FNG is going to trade with the Skywrath here. Like, you can put out your nice little Thunder Strike, but you're going to take as much damage in return from the Arcane Bolts.
Yeah, I don't know. Good luck to this dual lane once again. Didn't look very strong last time. And now I'd say it's up against an even harder dual lane.
Alright, so runes looks like it's going to be 2-piece. Solo just trying to get aggressive on the Diver here, but he did take the point into Devour to start with, which makes sense. You just want to actually have that health regen. Problem is, you're taking a lot of damage here, actually. Solo's going to get super low. Estejo cancelled his
zero armor.
I mean, if Hestejo didn't cancel his attack, they might have been able to get... Oh, no. No, the salve.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Oof. Solo's game already feeling over. GG, done. He'll buy another salve. He's good. He's fine. Problem is...
actually going to ferry it out, is he? Oh, no, he sold it.
I don't think he can. He has to walk back. Otherwise, you're going to take away the choreo at possibly a crucial moment from your mid.
Yeah, I think, so the main hang-up I have on this draft is definitely going to be this position 5 Doom. This seems a little bit odd, but I don't know. Solo just coming to look for some camps. See how it goes. He's going to get a Satyr or some shit, I'm sure. He'll be fine.
He can dream. Centaur. He'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. You get the regen anyway, right? Like, double regen would be crazy, but you could welcome
Oh,
this.
man. Look at this 9. Get the level 2 first. Hit some freehand with a torrent. That was pretty nice. Actually putting some pressure on the no one here.
And no one does have the null, but you haven't been forced to use your tangos in the Kunkka yet. Yeah, like he's actually making good use of his timing here, so like poison touch comes out, but hello. FNG ran down by Roger in the bot lane. That was...
You just can't win that fight, honestly. Like, you are going to lose to
Vengeance.
Age.
Vengeance. He wants that vengeance. Is it going to be enough? It's going to be close. The natural regen might keep Roger alive. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, this spell's pretty terrible.
I mean, that was the first blood you don't expect to happen. Like you said, like that matchup is definitely Skywrath favored. I'm surprised he even tried to take it in the first place. Meanwhile, Pasha will just be harassed out now that he's alone, as his friendly chicken man has walked all the way back to base. It alleviates a little bit of pressure, but this change...
Why is he picking Disruptor and not Shadow Demon? Like, isn't FNG one of the best Shadow Demons, and they're picking Luna every game? Am I crazy? Was it banned? Definitely was not banned.
I don't think it was banned. No, it wasn't banned. He just, like, he seems very committed to this Disruptor. He must have seen something we haven't. Meanwhile, mid, we're going to see a death. Something you don't see too often is a Dazzle running down a Kunkka. But DD was picked up. And as is tradition at this point with mids, if you have a DD, you get a damn kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think that's like, is that actually what DD secretly stands for? Is damn dead? It's not double damage.
Nah, that sounds about right, I'd say.
I think a lot of people complain about this before, how easily a matchup in the mid can be decided by one rune, especially the DD. Used to be people complain about range creeps. We just complain about anything we can find, folks.
Alright, I just had to double check. They did not ban Shadow Demon. So my focus is so on the... I was pretty sure, but I just need to be sure. Because, like, what is this Disruptor? Who are you, FNG? Like, what is this hero doing for you? I'm just so curious.
I mean, in fairness, in this type of game, you would have given huge stick value over to Skywrath, but other than that, like, yeah, I definitely think you're right that Shadow Demon would have probably done a lot more. Maybe it was that layering factor. They wanted more to their team fight. Solo, speaking of fighting, running him down here. Needs one more tap. Fiver will be able to find the kill. No Funnel Blade coming out. Fair fires up, but will go down regardless as Ramsey's waveforms through.
They get the kill bottom though. Scatter.
Oh,
Very nice.
Benji getting low here. So they finally strike back. He did need Skitter's help, of course. He is going to be focusing on Lucent Beam maxed out first. This isn't Lunar Blessing land. We don't do that. I mean, is it? I think like, isn't it typically? I think it's 2. Then you put 2 in Lunar Blessing, and then you max out Lucent Beam and Lunar Blessing after getting 2 points in Moonglaives. I think it's what I've been seeing.
I've seen a couple. Like that was. I've seen some people trying just like max Moon and Lunar, but I think it definitely depends on your support.
Skitter in trouble. He's gonna fall here. Final tap to the face, and the Arcane Bolt does get him. Turns out when you leave a Luna alone in the lane, she tends to be pretty vulnerable.
Yeah.
And she's going to be left alone longer. Going mid. X coming out with Torrent as well. No one's been found. There's Kinetic Field going down. Turns around with the Poison Touch. But he knows how this story ends. Can he Shadow Wave to make it close? Shallow Grave? No. 9. He's in a lot of trouble now. He can't get away. They'll be able to find him. Very far. Actually misused there. And
so no one dies first, at least.
yeah. It didn't make any difference. But at the same time, you brought your Disruptor mid. You initiate that gank and you still lose the Kunkka.
Yeah, and they're going to lose both bounty runes because the support didn't come back. So the one benefit of this is that they recognize that there's not enough resources on Roger and Pasha to make another dive onto the Luna. There's no HP regen right away for the Sand King. He does have a bottle now, though, so very dangerous stuff here when you secure both runes and just able to buy a bottle like that.
Yep. Now you can just disrupt this farming that Skitter is attempting as well if he wants to. 6 Talons, beautiful little sandstorm. This new sandstorm is pretty hilarious, though. It's like, you don't know where I am inside this area.
Yeah, it's really strong.
A little while, and look at the CS so far, though. It's not just Pasha doing well. Ramses and No One are up at the top as well. And you don't often see a Kunkka who doesn't have a lead on CS in the mid lane.
Yeah, the poison touch just isn't that good in the mid lane though. Like compared to the side lane, it's kind of interesting how much it changes because Nine can just walk away when this kind of stuff happens. It's very difficult to keep it going. Like maybe he's able to essentially take away one creep, but it's hard for no one to keep refreshing it.
Oh yeah. So. Ramsey's dancing with Deathloop on the top there, but he has been left alone here. Morphling does get to the stage where he can sort of be left to his own devices, but still risky.
Nine did see the pickup of the haste rune here, so he knows that Roger's in the area.
Both supports in the area. And they'll know that because of the pressure they put into Ramsey's top, that there's no one up there supporting him right now. Now move in. Circling in. Nine's going to turn around with the torrent. Gets dodged out by Solo. Kinetic Field's going to be there. Is it enough, though? Nine getting low. Will fall. Now FNG, he needs to get out of it before no one gets a little taste of his blood. In fact, no one still wants this. Fiver diving in. Needs to be careful. Stops in the wrong place. Roger sees everything. Is going to chase through.
Background.
Yeah, Poison Touch is going to be there. They need to move away. Roger taking a lot of damage. Hit out by the burn again, but he should be fine. It's going to be close, though. Closely light. Shallow Grave will keep him alive. Need more bot. Oh, Pasha, he dove here. He got low, but Skid is too quick. Yeah, Solo's hanging around. This is an interesting choice. Nine gets the kill. And more top. Actually, Estecho needs to move away. Ramses is super scary like this. Flap comes out. Ramsey takes a lot of damage. Not enough though. Waveform through. Adaptive Strike. Needs 2 more touches. Can he get him though? No, he's so close yet so far. Cut the trees. Turns into the Brewmaster.
He's got the
big stick.
Dodge.
He needs to adapt to strike, but he can't see. Hestejo just jukes him out beautifully. Mid lane. Big mess again. They go on a dazzle here. Shallow Grave coming off cooldown, but a little bit too late. He couldn't get it out. 3 on 2, and Kunkka takes the win there. Did use the boat.
All right, FNG having a much better game now, though. 3-1-1. Gets that kill on the dazzle.
Oh, yeah. Things going nicely from Pasha. Or should I say Skidder is the question mark in that conversation.
There's a lot of questions going on right now.
There are. The blood continues. Roger getting low. Nine finishes him off. Solo's moving through here. The Funnel Blade will come out, but I don't know what your next move is here. You don't have any points in Scorched Earth, so you can't chase. And no one's been glimpsed back to base. This is why FNG wanted to pick it.
Oh,
there you go.
Give him the tip. I mean, that's worth. There you go. Whole pick. Justified. Let's see. Enemies Fountain Glimpse. That's going to be a number 4 here for FNG, according to his hero relics.
Oh, there you go. What about they buy back, they TP out, and then I glimpse them back to where they died? Those are my favorite ones.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think the infamous one, I remember a game a few years back where it was a sniper mid, and they'd done that to him like 3 times and he didn't learn. He just kept TPing out and then getting glimpsed back under their tower. Good times. Good times. Ramsey's going to waveform away. He does sense that something's up as 9 is not in the mid lane. My boy.
Invis rune here onto Roger in the bottom. Should just be.
Oh. Yep, Skidder taking a lot of damage. Roger's just going to stay next to him, body blocking him out. Trying to get him close enough, but they can't. I'll just throw out some more arcane bolts.
Don't worry, it's solo.
Come on, there we go. Funnel blade out. Hadouken ball through. We'll get the kill. And FNG, that's a bonus kill, good sir. Slowed down by the Sky Raft. No escaping this. Will glimpse back solo. Nope, he couldn't get the Hadouken ball out. Roger, can you finish the deal is the question. He actually can. He needs to keep vision though is the problem. FNG a little bit too fast.
Yeah. What did Ramsey just do? Accidentally TP or something? Switched all his hotkeys? Don't think he meant to leave the lane. So.
Hey, don't get me started on that. That stuff is driving me crazy. You know the worst part is you can't assign quick cast to the TP bar.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's driving me nuts, Brent. It's driving me freaking nuts. I was like sitting there, I was like, why am I TP'd yet? And I get stunned halfway through my TPs. Iceberg, please. You've given us 3 small patches. Fix that.
You know your team has lane issues though when the Morphling is just 1v1ing. Like that should never happen, right?
Yeah, he's
Ramsey's
just been
now
left
43 and 16. Yeah.
That MOBA mask is just going to allow him to sustain. Like they've stuck the Luna up here now, so he can't really stay full agi anymore with the risk of Lucent Beams. But still. And actually, let's do this straight away. Patch is like, alright. I see you don't like this matchup. I, however, do, so I'm coming up to the top lane. It's kind of interesting that he didn't take a single point in Caustic Finale. Which, I mean, Luna's a ranged hero, but she's a very short-ranged hero.
No, they just didn't need it, though. Like, he was able to contest her, trying to use the neutral camps a little bit, too.
Uh-oh. Epicenter coming out here. Luna in a little bit of trouble. Is going to fall. Needs one more tap. Ramsey's chasing forward. No, the Eclipse, the turnaround. The Static Storm's there, but he gets a strength switch out. Ramsey's going to stay alive. Trying to move through still, but won't stay alive long enough. He will still go down. Beautiful turnaround out of Team Spirit. They're chasing for more. Moving forward, there we'll see Pasha. He can't stay in the sandstorm. There's going to be a glimpse back. Drags him out. He has got the Burrow Strike, but where do you take it? There's a boat coming in and an X with your name on it. See you later, buddy.
Perfect turnaround there. All right, Disruptor popping off. F&G.
He's had enough of your sass. Right? He's like, this hero works. Kinetic field. And we're now. They can't get solo. He has got 1 point Scorched Earth. He can walk this out. They haven't got the mana or haven't got it off cooldown, rather, for the glimpse.
Oh, they're going to smoke.
Wow, straight away. This constant aggression.
Without Split, Eclipse, or Static Storm.
They want no one. He's got the Necronomicon. They can't let him push like this for free. Kinetic field's going to be there. Where's his escape plan, though? He has got a TP. He's not looking to use it, though. Actually gets a kill on the Disruptor with a poison touch. No one. Trying to move away. Pasha coming in. Burrow Strike out, but Lucent Beam cleans up the kill. No one. And now Hesijo getting super low here. That Sandstorm hurts so damn much. Double kill for no one.
So that's a max poison. And the old logic of mid-dazzle is we're seeing top 9 is being hunted down here, actually. But the old logic was that you bought Helm, because the Helm the Dominator creep could keep refreshing. But now this Dazzle, because of the Juju being able to reduce the cooldown of the Necros, means that you have your Necronomicon just constantly refreshing the poison.
Pretty damn scary.
Kills.
I've seen it a lot.
Well, at least they're able to get the kill, but turning a double back to the Dazzle isn't too great, so... I don't know, that was a really ambitious smoke. It certainly caught VP off guard. I don't think no one would have been expecting it, because it's a really awkward move to make, so kudos on that front, I guess.
I mean, it's not too bad for me, because he did actually get that tier 1, so he's basically opened up the map for his team, which is really good when you've got a Doom and a Sand King. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Roger continues to farm. Do you know what he's been farming this whole time, Trent? More nulls.
It's all you need on this here. This is F4L Dota. Shout out to the NA legend. The well, him and Big Bad Bird. At least some of the first big spammers of the nulls that I can recall. Of course, they were also the first to suicide into Ancients looking at you, Big Bad Bird. But at least that's been removed. I mean, what else does hero need, though, honestly?
Egg in the mid lane.
So fast.
Pasha. Oh! No! He Burrow Striked perfectly to get out of the glimpse. All right.
Yes. The old counter.
So they threw everything. That's Static Storm, Egg. That's a big chunk of their team fight on cooldown now. Solo. They want to use the split. They don't feel like they need it. Hesijo with the crit, just running down the Sunray as well. Kinetic Field's going to be there, and Solo has no escape plan. Chaligrave will buy him some more time. 9 on the side, just playing with Roger. They're going to run down and finish off Solo regardless, though. Oh, force out the split. Pasha just chasing through on the back foot. Roger's been brought back as a 3-on-1 scenario. Pasha trying to even up, does have the epicenter. Mystic Flare not on point. Sandstorm's been activated. Biver taking a lot of damage. Was Silent stuff in time. The bow's going to follow through, but Biver's going to fall first. The Pasha drawn back, hung and corded. Has no escape plan from this. As the torrent follows through, the farm clap's going to come through. No one brought down back to earth. The 3-on-1 scenario. Disruptor is lingering back though. He doesn't want to die the same way he did last time. Actually, Hester getting low. The bow buff is running out. They need to finish off no one fist. Fast. But the waveform comes through. 9 down. Now FNG being chased on 2 as well. Ramses, he says, what are you doing to my mid player? Glimpse onto Ramses. Will force him away. But FNG, your escape route is like this. It's a very long way. Get going.
Solo's coming. Oh, maybe he's not.
He is. FNG tried to sidestep it, but Ramses, he doesn't have the mana. He can't actually run him down. FNG is going to live.
He can't morph mine. Damn, that was perfect sidestepping there. Like, baiting out the waveform just going too far. He's able to kind of break the ankles a little there.
Beautifully done. FNG, you know, he was upset himself with his performance last game. But this game, he was upset at what we were saying about his beloved hero Disruptor. And he's proving at every step.
Well, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of heroes that could have done what it's done so far this game and probably not lost the lane so horrendously bad.
Hey. He's upset. He wants to make more plays happen after he just slandered his hero again. But this might be a little bit too bold. Static Storm comes out. Pasha, he can't jump in. There's the Eclipse following through. Pasha does have an escape plan with the Burrow Strike. They're going to draw back onto Roger, surround him on all sides, and just run him through. Problem is, you just got support for all that, and Ramses is setting up for a push on the bot lane. You need more boat, follows through. Sand King's been found. Doom's going to hit onto the Phoenix. The Burrow Strike is there. He can't escape. Denied, though. 9 on point. That armlet gives him more than enough damage. That should stop the aggression. Or is it?
First Doom.
Didn't quite work out the way he's intending. Uh-oh. Pasha got drawn back. Tried for the Burrow Strike to interrupt, but too late. He's epicentering, but no. He can't get it off. The damage is too much. 9 is still alive. On no HP.
Roger is going for something here. He just smoked up behind this morph thing. I think he's trying to think he might be able to catch the Kunkka somewhere or something. Like, see if he's going to get greedy and farm camps.
I mean, he is. He's farming camps in a different location, though.
Here we go. Here we go. Roger.
Here we go. No, can he find it? He hasn't got the Mystic Flare for 5 seconds. Try and silence him up. It's not enough damage. Armlet toggles on point. And Hestijo just running down Roger. Somewhere he's going to be there. Mystic Flare thrown out, but it's too late. His greed punished. Ramses arrives now. Hestijo, no! He doesn't get him 10 HP. The Brewmaster stays alive.
Now Solar wanders in.
1 by 1, folks. 1 by 1.
He's so close. Damn. I was really close to seeing him.
Feels like the story of this game is Spirit Heroes escaping on 10 HP and then VP kind of Congo lining 1 by 1 into death. Definitely provided an interesting mid-game scenario so far.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Kind of interesting though, because I think like in CIS, Team Spirit is like, I've talked to a few players about this. They say Team Spirit are a good team, but the crux is they're really reliant on playing fast. And the moment you identify that, they struggle to bounce back. This is like what I've heard. It's like, sounds like VP, but VP don't struggle there, right? So it's like watching mini VP versus VP. You can see them matching this aggression in the early mid game that most teams can't easily do.
I mean, to me, it looks like, I don't know, they're... Let's see if they can actually just get a good egg off and a good split. Like, they need to create a good fight scenario. And this is a good fight scenario, right? Like, they're pushing power.
Ramses is full agi. The egg gets dropped in. They're going to try and clean it up in time. They can't. Solo stunned up. They won't be able to get everything. Finally, it goes down. Now, no one going to turn around to 9. He needs to back off it. They have used a split. The glimpse back onto no one. Doesn't send him far. 9 standing his ground, but taking way too much damage. Epicenter is going to be there on the back, but they'll find additionals as FNG goes down. Well, the Cyclone is down to Dazzle. Roger getting super low. Brewmaster needs to make his escape now. Hester Joe. Necronomicons are chasing. Well, they have the way to interrupt this. They do. The Doom comes out to ensure he cannot TP away. It's going to be a 4-for-2 trade, and that was Team Spirit's initiation.
Yeah. Fight without the Luna.
Reflect
seems like that was kind of like an all-in kind of fight, you know what I mean? Like, feels like a really important part of the game, so not bringing all your tools is definitely going to make that more difficult for you. They probably didn't anticipate that VP were going to be so well prepared for it too, and Pasha found like the perfect play to get in the backline to kill the Disruptor, just to make sure he couldn't keep controlling the fight at all, so...
Oh, Disrupt's trying to make up for it now to stop them doing this. Roche, waveform through. Ramsey's on the hunt. No, needs to be careful. Lucent Beam's going to be there. Fallback using the Eclipse. Decides against it. Luna has not got a level 2 Eclipse still. Glimpse back. Let's try and slow it down. Boat's going to come in. Torrent is there. Ramsey's hit by the boat. Cleave through is pretty decent. His on mob here. And there's Bar Strikes. Hitter comes a little bit too far forward. The Eclipse goes out, but too late. He's gone. Now they can go back to the Roche Pit. They can go for more. Solo looking to chase on. Has got the X on him. Will be drawn back. Double Torrent's going to be there. Just trying to do what he can, but couldn't get outside stuff. Does have to use the Shrine. Bar Strike through. There's the Mystic Flare. Cleans him up. FNG going to go down next. Static Storm finally dropped. Maybe a little bit too late. But heads to Joe. Going to chase down. Finds skill to Ramsey. Standing his ground. Sunray's going to come through as well. Right, Patcher. Just trying to chase on here. Needs to be careful, though. They need to deal with the Phoenix, but he's dealt with himself. He stuck himself on a cliff. Hestijo will go down. He'll soar away. But Roger, he wants to keep on chasing. He's got 3 points in the Ancient Seal. If he sees the opportunity, he'll take it.
This guy totally glance valued there. I thought that was Disruptor that was walking in the fight. I was like, oh, this could be okay. And then it's Luna. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, no.
No, this fight is definitely over.
It's just like he wants to fight, and I think he already knew what the problem was. It was an awkward moment to have to fight because Skidder still only had a level 1 Eclipse. Even if he got a good one off, it's not going to do enough damage.
He also doesn't have a BKB. He can't fight without BKB. Like, look at these heroes on the dire side. It's just there's no chance in hell you're going to win a fight without BKB on Luna.
They're pretty scary. There's also the fact that they did actually stop the Roche, though. Despite how bad that looked for Team Spirit, they stopped the Roche.
No, it's true. Because that will end up being relatively okay, honestly, despite losing everyone. Clearly, it's still an advantage for Virtus Pro, but you don't want to see the same thing as last game where like they just get Aegis and start walking down mid, because that's kind of what'll happen with this Necro. As they have the Greaves, and he has not gone for more recipes yet. Okay. No one should have Necros 3, I assume, next. Feels like that's the right item.
So, like, it's been a typical thing for Necronomicon level 1 just to speed up your farming sort of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So maybe it's like, in fairness, he's just not seeing the prioritization of that. Like, Guardian Greaves is good, in fairness.
No, I think the Greaves is great. I think you buy Necro 1, I think you buy an Aura item, then I think you go back for Necro 3.
Yeah, definitely. Like, that should be the play, but right now we're not seeing it.
It just depends, like, the other argument could be that he wants, like, a controlling item or something. Like, he could just buy something as simple as the Yules to try and, like, mess with the timings of the Brewmaster and the Phoenix.
You could maybe go for, like, a Solar Crest, but I think Solar Crest is, like, less desirable now that the build-up is much more expensive.
Yeah, I mean, Necro 3, like, doubles the damage to them, too, so it's pretty nice.
Well, they use the Necros to go for Roche again. They ain't done here. But guess what? All the ults are up for Team Spirit this time around, so this could go much worse for the side of VP if they're not careful.
Where's Solo? So he's just standing outside smoked.
Yeah. And actually, Team Spirit aren't interrupting this right now. This is a big mistake. Gonna dive forward, slows things down a bit, but gets dodged out. Ramsey gets DD. Yep, too late. Oh, stun up on Doom. He's going to tank the entirety of the aggression of Team Spirit. Now, MZ through the stun on the Skidder win up, brings him down. Sunray used already by Biver. He doesn't have the dive either. He has got the egg, but when you commit it now, you've still got a Brewmaster doomed up. FNG's going to fall. They're chasing through. Slowing down on Lakunka. He has no escape plan. The silence will run out. You can turn around with a torrent now, but it doesn't matter. The egg gets dropped just to keep him alive, but Ramsey's, he doesn't give a damn. He's going to go straight for the egg. Can he get it quick enough? No. He's too busy morphing into strength. He has to back away. They can't aggress him, though. That's the good news, as 9 was getting far too low on HP. They can go for the Phoenix, though. Pasha stuns through the Virus Strike. Mystic Flare is there, and Phoenix no longer is. 9 moving in. Oh, no, no! He didn't get the Tiebreaker out. He would have killed off Ramses and at least expended the Aegis there.
Man. VP. The way that Solo just tanks all that so they can't get into the pit, and then no one backs him up with that Grave. And then they're able to, even with the Greaves too, because like if it wasn't for the Greaves, he would have died right after because there was a Spirit Vessel on top of him post Grave, but no one's able to get the save on that. And while that's all going on the back line, like they're basically just saving Solo's life, you've got Ramses and Pasha just running into them, and Roger's able to play from behind them in all these engagements. It just looks so good.
And this is typical Solo. He's renowned for doing this. When there's a roast going on, he literally just throws his life in. If he died there, guarantee he buys back straight away. It's what this guy does. And when you want a hero this damn tanky, I mean, we saw the effects. You couldn't even get near that
damn build. Look how stupid this
is. Brace the drums. I need more health, guys. And that help will help him tank up here, but Hestio doing too much work. Charlie Grave comes down. Stun from Burrow Strike on the 2 there. Gonna stay alive for a moment. Spirit Vessel will be able to take him out the boat through. Doesn't connect on anyone. The ult's gonna be there from Pasha. Static Storm is on top of him, but the back foot Ramsey's just running down these routes.
Okay.
And he doing enough. Waveforms forward on the 9 neck. Now, the Eclipse comes out. Can you move quick enough? This question. No, it's going to be close. Shallow Grave is there, though. Ramses can turn around. It's actually full on Adjian again. Decides he's going to go down. Spends the Aegis here. The TP out from Hester Joe should be successful. No way to stop it in time. They need to get everyone else out, though. You've lost your Kunkka. You can't afford to lose your Luna. But you will have to afford to lose your tier 2 here. There's no way you stop this push now.
Hester Joe's been playing really well this game. Like, all of his splits, he's getting the maximum spirit effect that he really can, honestly.
Luna?
Roger's going to try. Yeah.
All right. That was close, though. They almost got their hands on a Skidder.
But Hester Joe, what he did in that fight, too, is that, like, the Doom, even though he got graved up, he waited till the grave was about to end, and he tossed up the Dazzle, so he wouldn't be able to pop the Greaves and save Solo. So that just kind of helped things out there a little bit.
Definitely a great performance from Brew so far, and proving how scary this hero can be with that Drunken Brawler rundown. I don't think there's anyone in this game that he's afraid to run at when he's got that active.
So the more I look at this Dazzle, I kind of like the fact that he keeps the Necro 1, because I hadn't really factored in the fact that, like, the extra damage you do to neutrals just by the Shadow Wave is actually so ridiculous, right? Because you just group your Necros amongst them. It's like people used to do this jungle courier strat. Back in my day, when you could buy numerous couriers, you could put one courier in the camps, and then you could just use a Shadow Wave on it, and you could jungle. It's like the dumbest thing ever.
Oh god.
But
oh god, Hester Joe, that's a lot of damage already.
I think he's
needs to escape Mystic Flare. It's gonna be close, but he should be fine. I think you might be right. Glimpse the sky up away. No, the Warcraft. Pasha snipes out. They'll find Phoenix as well. You know what? Your state of mind is exactly how Team Spirit would feel about that. He's fine.
It's fine.
He's fine.
It's gonna be fine.
Where did he go? He's dead. Okay, leave. Just leave as fast as you can. You know, VP, they're very good at maths. They take one, they turn it into 2. Actually, I think that's not even alchemy. Alchemy is equal. What is that? That's witchcraft. They are using witchcraft to get more kills. Ramses chasing in on FNT. Static Storm comes out, but he sidesteps it. The Glimpse will just take him out of the base. Now the Doom coming down to Kunkka in an unfavorable location. The buyback's going to be on the Phoenix. A little bit tanky on the Kunkka, but now Ramsey's going to work, going to town here. Doing a decent amount of damage, but not enough. They need to move away. The Eclipse was popped. And actually just to run away because, well, Kunkka is going to go down. They chase forward looking for something, but Ramsey's still alive. X is going to come out, and FNG is going to turn around and bring him down as well. And it looks like there's no escape for Phoenix EV. Can't even get the egg off as he falls. And that was a buyback. That's your base now about to be invaded. Epicenter being used. They want to clean up Skidder as well. He can't run away quick enough. The Burrow Space coming off cooldown in 2 seconds. But they won't even need it. No one gets himself a double kill. They'll head back for the tier 2 mid. And I think they're about ready to take some racks.
This mid Dazzle just fits the way that no one plays so well. Like, he loves being really active on these mid heroes. 12, 3, and 11.
And that's going to be more. See you later, Hester. But I think you're absolutely right. It's I look at no one and I think mid one's the other one at the moment. They both have one in the name. They play in this very different style of mid. Everyone else wants to just farm and they just want to get active on the map and take control, right? And it's so effective.
Yeah, I mean, they both just have carries that are very gold-oriented, and they play a lot of the same heroes, right? Terrorblade, Morphling, Arc Warden, so makes sense.
That is a desperate boat if I've ever seen one. Yule's going to come out. He's not going to be going back to the X. Forest Strike's going to be a buyback. Comes out from the Brew. He does have the split veil. Just have to use it right now. He needs to protect 9, but 9 getting way too low. Ramsey is running out. Hester gets the split out now, but maybe a little bit too late. BKB can't have no one. Going to look to fight up against the Bruce, and that will force them away as they realize they actually can't deal with a BKB Dazzle. This man is scary. He has the poison touch DPS as well, so everything just is pure pain, and Luna has no way to spell on that. So if she gets hit by it, she needs to be careful. Oh, no, they're actually on the Phoenix. There's a lot of damage coming out. Now they wait for him through. FNG's down. Steps a little bit too far forward. Skidder's going to get low as well. Can they chase from all this they can? The egg gets dropped, but moving in. Pasha wants this opportunity. Yule's going to come out. They have the Fire Strike to work with. They need to time it right, but GG is already called as they clean up Spirit in their own base, and Spirit submit 2-0 victory for VP.